If you're struggling to come up with different niche ideas or trending research, I got you covered here. We're going to be going over different designs that were uploaded to t-shirts within the last few days. And the goal is to find different patterns and look for sales so you can see that there's a demand there. And always make sure that you're double checking for trademarks and copyrights. That's very important. Let's get into the content. All right, so I've been doing some really good research. Okay, I've been really impressed with the stuff that I'm finding, and I've been sharing with you on YouTube, and I'm trying to get it to you as quick as possible. So sometimes you're going to see me go live. Sometimes you're going to see me record a video and just throw it up there. Okay, I'm just testing out a few different ways to get you the content as fast as possible, and I think the live part is probably one of the best ways to get you the ideas out there fast, but also too some of the editing and stuff like this, keeping it real simple. I can get it just as good to you as if I'm doing a live, and then cutting out all the stuff and editing it and trying to get it to the format to you as best as possible. Okay, so what we're going to do is come over here into merchresearch.com, and all I did was merchresearch.com and hit that, and it comes over here into this little tab. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and select the US t-shirts. We're going to go ahead and select t-shirts. You can choose any product you want to. You can choose any marketplace you want to. You can even put a keyword in right here if you wanted to. We're going to leave that blank. And this is obviously powered by Merch Informer. So I have a coupon code down below. This way right here is showing you is free, and you can implement this, keep doing this over, and you can find a lot of good stuff. And this is like the classic way of doing research. I made a video on this like about 8 years ago and still using the same research method to this day. And I have a coupon code, and it comes with a free trial, and you get a percentage off if you sign up using my coupon code down below. And if you don't like it, just cancel before the trial ends, right? Just that simple. Go ahead and hit search. What we're going to do is going to bring us over here, and it's going to basically filter everything out by the Amazon Merch on Demand products for the most part, right? There's a few things right there. We're going to come over here to this little tab. We're going to hit newest arrival. And while we're doing that, okay, the reason why we're doing that, these are the newest shirts that are being uploaded over here into Amazon.com. And now the goal is to find a BSR. So I'm going to go ahead and let this load. You're going to see this BSR down below the listing right here. That says loading rank. Let's go ahead and let that load. And the goal behind it is to find products that have either are making sales right now or have certain patterns, getting ideas from the patterns and what's going on by looking at the BSR, by looking at the demand. Okay, that's the main goal of that. Okay, now one thing is, I know that people get scared and confused when it comes to doing the research this way because I don't know if it's trademark or copyright or where it's coming from. Okay, most likely if they see something that's trending and populating, people just shy away from that and get away from that. And I understand, but just digging into it a little bit deeper, doing a little bit more research, a little bit more brain power behind it, just doing a Google search or even just checking on a TM Hunt or even the USPTO website and doing a search over there to find it and dive in and see what's going on. And then obviously copyrights too can be a little bit of a struggle. This is the game that we chose to play, and this is what we're doing over here. But also it can give you some really good information. Now, one thing that's popping out already is the Philippines right here. Stand with PRRD, and I'm not sure what this is because I'm seeing a lot of this. And this is one thing too. When you see this, you're seeing this. We're seeing patterns already. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts already that are making sales. Okay, I'm not sure who this is. Okay, and it's this simple. This is what we're going to do. And I think, I'm not even sure how to pronounce his name. Arrest. So he got arrested. And one thing I look for too, he's a Filipino lawyer and publisher who served for the 16th president of the Philippines in Okay, so he seems like to be the Philippines president, right? This is interesting because now let's come back over here and see okay, let me see this. Because when I'm looking at this stuff, obviously he was a president in the past, 22-2. So it made its first sale yesterday, and then it's looked like it's made another sale. And we're looking at this BSR right here. I'll put this link down below in the description, and you can go to download. It's a free Chrome extension, but what we're doing is looking at the BSR on the listing to see the demand. So it sold once and then sold twice. And usually the lower the sales rank it goes, the more sales velocity. So it goes from, say, sold once, but if it's at 57K or 60K BSR, then it's probably been selling 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, which that's a good sign for us because that means that there's just a demand. Now, when it comes to this, right, it's not in the US. Anything like former like public figures, stuff like that in the US, it's fair game now. Say, for example, if President Trump, Donald Trump, he is the president right now of the United States of America. Now, if he's the president, you're able to create designs for that. Now, it gets a little weird when he is not the president no more. From my understanding with the rules and stuff like that, and I'm seeing people in like certain Facebook groups talk about there's getting takedowns, Amazon's taking down certain designs. And see, this is one thing. if you want to play within those lines, you're obviously you're taking a risk. Any design that you put up on Amazon.com, Redbubble, Etsy, TeePublic, and you get a little bit more leniency if you put it on your website. But if you put it on these platforms and they don't like it, they can easily just snatch it down. Okay, it's gone. But it's just more of understanding the rules and stuff like that. Now, if he's a public figure, but he's not from the USA. My thing is, can you make a design for this person, this individual? I'm going to say, I say you can, but me personally, I don't think I would. Okay. But there's a demand here. Okay. And if you feel like you want to do it, then by all means, and you think you're okay and you're in the green, go for it. Okay. But you can see that there's some sales velocity here. There's some sales rank 143K. Okay. 436K. Okay. That's pretty cool. So you can see that there's definitely a demand there. Let's keep going. This one's cool. I'm not going bald. I'm just getting more head. So this is like a funny, sarcastic design right here. I think this is really cool. Let me go ahead and just double check. This is in the clear for Trademark, and you can do a little search if you want to go take a little bit deeper. You can see it's pretty cool. Do a Google search. We do it for your Google search. Just make sure that's not coming from like a song, popular movie, or anything like that. But that right there, I'm not bald. This is a good one. Single text-based design. This is one thing too. When it comes to anything like this, I feel like it's amazing how sometimes we overthink it, right? It's made a sale yesterday and it's made another sale today. We overthink things like this, but the simple text-based design is making sales. It's nothing crazy at all. Okay. But just even from like today, and then you go until tomorrow or even a year from now, okay, this is going to continuously make sales. Single text-based designs that are just funny and like clever, and you can see like this is a cool, really cool design. So this one right here is obviously a good way to put a text-based design on a t-shirt and make sales. And not only that too, you can literally leverage ChatGPT. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Let me open up ChatGPT. We're gonna go ahead and I'll show you an example of what I've been sharing too on these lives. Ooh, that was pretty loud, huh? We're gonna go ahead and grab that image and give me 5 similar funny design ideas to this bold to this going bald phrase. Okay, and you put like it's a t-shirt design. Okay, and then literally just as simple as this. Okay, come up with different ideas, leveraging ChatGPT, turning it into your friend, right? Not losing hair, gaining face. My head just outgrew my hair. See? So literally like taking these concepts right here, we have 5 more ideas that we can place onto a t-shirt and come up with something similar. And the thing is, keep in mind when we're looking at this, we looked at the BSR, we knew that there's sales here, okay? So when we see that there's sales here, we want to, okay, this is a demand. This is a good sign. 1, and it sold 2 times already. Okay, within the last day, right? So something like this is a trending idea, and we just literally found it on the go, and the whole process just scrolling through Amazon, thinking of different ideas, and then we came over here into ChatGPT, and you can use the free version of ChatGPT too as well. I have the paid version, but taking that same concept, that same idea, plugging it in, then you can ask it, hey, give me 5 more ideas. Literally that simple. Then you have 5 more design ideas. Now we went from 5 designs to 10 design ideas. Just that simple. There's some pretty cool stuff. Okay, just less hair, more wisdom. Pretty cool. So we got some good stuff here. So literally, we just did that right there. We found an idea. Okay, and then right here, there was another one right here. I went over this on my last live. I stand with Canada, and I thought this was a really cool design idea, because when you're looking at this, there's people that stand with Canada. There's people that are against it. Now, anything with political, making a statement on a t-shirt always brings in the money. Okay, so it makes sales because people are trying to make a statement on a t-shirt. They're walking around in public, and they're going to public places. They're going to big events or anything like that. And you see someone wearing something like that, it's most likely they're going to buy it because they're trying to make a statement on, with their t-shirt, or it's getting shared on the internet, which in return drives that organic traffic to that design. Okay, let's keep going. And this is the Filipino president right here, the same one again. Okay, let's go down. Gulf of America, the Trump right there. Now, I know that Gulf of America is trademark, but look how they're Gulf of Us America. Now, this is one thing, like when you see something like this and you're trying to go around it, I wouldn't recommend you do that because you don't want to get in trouble. But we found this on a research video that we did today, actually. I put it up on YouTube. It was the Gulf of Mexico, and it was a sea turtle, right? And it's doing really good. That niche is crushing, making a good amount of sales. But obviously, so Gulf of Mexico, there's people that just Gulf of America, okay? And people are going, but obviously it's trademark. So you have to be careful, and this is what they're doing. I wouldn't recommend you doing that, okay? That's just me personally. If you're doing it and you feel okay doing it, I mean, do whatever the hell you want. Do whatever the hell you want, but just being careful, understanding that. If you're making sales, that's cool. Just understand you don't want to be going around the algorithms, and people on Amazon, I'm pretty sure they do not like that. Now, elbows up, and Canada strong. We went over this whole design phrase and just broke it down, right? It was cool that we caught it, and then we thought about different ideas from leveraging a hockey player, and then we went ahead and created there was a beaver, right? And you're gonna see that 377 kbsr, but this one here, elbows up, Canada strong. I like what they did there. Obviously, you're making sure that checking for trademarks like Canada strong. They added it a little bit, like the elbows up, and they put like a little tagline on the bottom, Canada strong. Pretty cool, right? It's something that's different from the rest of the ones that just say elbows up, but it's elbows up, Canada strong now. Okay, so just taking something that's trending and mixing it with what the purpose behind it is a really good idea too as well. Now, one thing too, you can see previous viewed here. I'm looking at this Jackie and Shadow. If you're unaware of what's going on right here, I popped it up over here. This is American bald eagle, right? And this is a mom and dad there's a lot of news coverage on it right now. Mom and dad, let me go ahead and Google search here. Jackie and Shadow, okay? They're showing a lot of news coverage on this and the live of American bald eagle, but so like they're doing a lot of stuff like this on the news right now. It's all over, it's trending. People are just loving it. The people are in the comments. People are going crazy over this, which is really cool. So just nature and then showing it and how they're kind of, let me see. Okay, that's actually on live right now. Okay, I know one thing that just happened recently. There's one American bald eagle baby with a chick. It was missing over the night. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but if you're following this story, this is a really cool story. Okay, and there was you can see the American bald eagle feeding the actual chicks, which is really cool, right? This is what this design comes from. There's the 3 little chicks right there, okay, the babies, and then there's Jackie and Shadow, right, the mom and dad, and they're just taking that actual design. This is probably created with AI, but it's really cool. So you can probably just get some information from right here, and then doing it that way. If you don't feel comfortable doing Jackie and Shadow, right, this is more of a general thing, just animals, okay? So American bald eagle and 3 chicks, there's nothing wrong with creating a design like this, right? And you come down, this I'm pretty sure just sold today, or someone, maybe they might even bought their t-shirt, right? It was put up on the 11th, and it's already at 240 kbsr. But let's say, like, in general, let's type in, let's see what we can find over here. Let's type it in, Jackie and Shadow. Oh, I can see this design doing good all the way until 4th of July, maybe even the whole year. Okay, see what we populate. Oh, nothing's populating right there. American bald eagle is populating. Is populating my search term at all? No, it's catching American bald eagle. I'm not sure what that is. Let me go in here and type that in again. So Jackie and Shadow's fan club. Or maybe I'm missing. Am I spelling this right? I'm spelling it right, yeah. Let me see. For some reason nothing's populating for us, but this one is definitely populating. See, bald eagle, mom and dad. Let me see. I'm trying to find something for us here. Let's go back to so Jackie and Shadow. See if anything pops up here. There we go. Eagle shirt. There we go. All right, now it's populating. You see how it auto-populated too on Amazon? See, keep in mind too, I'm looking at certain things. You want to, if you're planning on creating something like this, if you can get it like pretty close to the nest looks like, I think that's a really good idea. You can see how they have the nest there. They have the 2 American bald eagles with the 3 chicks there with the nest there. Let's see. Okay, it has a cell, which is really good. We're trying to find the patterns, right? And if you find a pattern where you see what's going on over here on this front page, how we did the search, that's one way. You're looking for the patterns and see what's consistently selling, what has BSRs, and then going from there. Now, same thing here. If you don't feel, like I said, if you don't feel comfortable anything with using like Jackie or Shadow or something like that, don't use the name. But there's just more general names, and obviously that's the name of the bald eagles. And I think it's just it's a really cool idea as far as just even it's the American bald eagle niche, right? And you can see that some of them are mixing American flags, stuff like that. There's some really good stuff there. Yeah, Jackie and Shadow, American bald eagle, right there. You can see that. 208 BSR. So let's continue to go down. We found some really good stuff already on the front page, right? The biggest sled at the public library. It says BSR 1-2. This seems like it might be something. I'm not sure what it's coming from. Now, if you don't feel comfortable making any type of shirts like this, obviously you can't put this on youth, so you be very careful. I know Amazon switches it up as far as putting like cuss words on shirts. They're very strict on that. Here Here's another one that seems to be, I'm not sure what this means. Oh, okay, I see where they're getting it from now. Obviously, like you see certain shirts like this, and we see that in a world without Caesars. So that's what it means when it translates to this Latin phrase. And it's popular. It seems we have some real popular people that actually have the shirt on, and you can see it. I'm assuming that's where the sales are coming from. Okay, and there's a, you can see sold once, twice, 3, 4, 5. So it sold 5 times, right? Now, using this technique that I'm sharing with you guys, doing this, I can keep going and going. I'm going to do more of this weekly, okay, from either going lives or just recording like this. You can see how I did the whole research and the whole strategy behind it, just going on to the front page, looking at newest arrivals, looking for patterns, looking at the BSR, and then leveraging that into your research on a daily basis or every 2 or 3 days and seeing what you can find. And you can see how we found a few ideas right there and how I shared it with you. And understanding one of the biggest struggles I think for a lot of people is understanding copyrights and trademarks. And that's a big thing, okay? Because you're trying to be in this business for long term, create some really cool designs that people buy online, and then hopefully create a design that goes viral. And that's the main process and the technique behind this. But the main thing is to get ahead of your competition, right? That's the main thing. And if you want more low competition and niche ideas like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.